Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and happy first official day of SAS. The Bath & Body Works summer semi-annual sale is finally here, and they have a lot of good items this year. Whether you're into the Christmas or the throwbacks, seems to be something for everyone. And on that note, today we are going to be reviewing one of my favorite throwbacks, which has become honestly a new favorite, and that is going to be Chocolate Amber. So many people were excited about this one. I don't even think I had this one in my wish list, but this one is so good, you guys. I want to go ahead and give you all an in-depth review as it's still very early on in the sale. Now, that being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right on into this review. All right, you guys, this is going to be a completely comprehensive review. So we are going to talk about packaging, what product types I picked up, price, scent notes, things that I think are very similar to this. Anything you would like to know about Chocolate Amber, you will know by the end of this video. That is going to be the goal. So starting off with what product types I picked up Chocolate Amber in the body wash as well as in the body lotion. Now, I skipped out on the fine fragrance mist because if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that it takes me a really long time to get through fine fragrance mist. So I really try to only prioritize scents that I'm going to wear year round. Unfortunately, if you watched my project Use It Up for summer, my sister gave me some that are very seasonal, so I'm really trying to work through those in the summer months, but I do like to have fine fragrance mist that I can wear year round as it takes me a long time to work through those. As far as the body cream, my skin really hasn't been dry lately, so I've been loving the lotion and find that the body cream's just a bit too heavy for my personal liking. However, if you have dry skin, the body cream is awesome. It's super moisturizing. For me, it's almost too moisturizing, but if you have dry skin, that might be the moisturizing product you're going to want to go for in this lineup. Now, getting into the product packaging. So as you can see, between the body lotion and the body wash, the packaging is not identical. Starting off with the body wash, you have a brown lid, and then you have sort of a brown big label that is blurred. You have this gold center label where you have the name of the fragrance, and then you have this amber gemstone or crystal with chocolate dripping off of it. I really like this packaging. I think it looks super luxurious, and I love how the cap matches the actual bottle. I feel like it always looks much more cohesive. One thing to note about this collection, and really all of the throwbacks, is they did do a skinny cap on the lotions and the body washes. As far as the color goes on this one, this shower gel is dyed, so the bottle is clear, and the actual product does have more of this brown caramel colored dye in it. That being said, I have never had an issue with Bath & Body Works shower gels. I would consider my skin to be on the sensitive side, and I've never had a reaction to these. But if you are new to Bath & Body Works and your skin might not like dyes or super heavy fragrance, definitely test in the store before picking this up. As far as the body lotion goes, very similar vibe. As you can see, you have the brown skinny cap, and then the actual sticker on this one is the background of the body wash. So you have this sort of blurred brown background and then a focus crystal here with chocolate dripping off. And unlike the gold square on the body wash, you have the name of the fragrance in gold writing, and then you have the body lotion and more details in the bottom in gold writing as well. I really love the packaging on this. I think it's fun. It definitely screams Chocolate Amber to me. I'm gonna go ahead and give the packaging a solid 9 out of 10. There's really not much more I would do with this. Love how the caps are brown. I feel like that always makes the product look much more cohesive. And now we're going to move on to the scent notes and really my review of similar things that I think are in the same wheelhouse as this fragrance. All right, you guys, so getting on into the scent notes. The fragrance notes for this product include vanilla orchid, honeyed chocolate, and warm amber. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the lotion, as I feel like every time I open the shower gel, there's some caught in the lid and it ends up dripping all over me. So we're gonna go the safe route with the lotion, but this one, it's really, really good. It's like delicious. It's foody, but not heavy. We're gonna go line by line with the scent notes, and then I'm gonna compare it to something I think it's very similar to that Bath & Body Works also has on sale, but you're gonna get a better deal on this product. So starting off with the Vanilla Orchid. This product definitely has a vanilla base to it. I don't think the orchid is necessarily a primary scent. There is something a bit light and airy in this gourmand, and I think the orchid does pull it out of really like a deep, cakey, syrupy type of vibe. It definitely doesn't go syrupy, and I think the orchid is to thank for that. So it does have a light airiness that I feel like you could attribute to that vanilla orchid. The next fragrance note in here is that honeyed chocolate, and I think that's a great way to put this. Now, this doesn't smell like a Hershey bar. It doesn't smell like dark chocolate. It doesn't smell like, a York peppermint patty or anything like that. But it definitely has this chocolate undertone, and it really does pull on that like honey note. It's this very smooth, almost like a melted chocolate. That's how I would describe this. And then the last fragrance note, which I really do feel like is the strongest, is the warm amber. This is definitely an amber forward fragrance. If you like amber, if you like cashmere glow, or you like sensual amber, definitely look into this one. I think you're gonna see something very similar between those fragrances. Now, overall, this one for me, rather than a chocolate amber, this is almost like a toffee amber to me. It has a really nice toasted quality. I think it's perfect for October, September, Thanksgiving time. It's a really nice, rich toffee kind of fragrance that does lean a bit caramely as well. Now, the one that I want to compare this to that is also currently available at the sale, however, this one I picked up for $4.99 today, and this one's only half off, so I think this one's running about $7.87, is Pistachio Glaze. Now, these are not the same fragrance, but there are a lot of similarities to the point where I think they could be great for layering, or if maybe you'd like to save a bit more money, going ahead with the chocolate amber as opposed to Pistachio Glaze. Now, Pistachio Glaze is a part of their Everyday Luxuries collection that they're currently phasing out. I think they're phasing out 5 or 6 of their Everyday Luxuries round 2. So think things like Pistachio Glaze. I want to say I saw Your Cheeky, Madame Mystique, and the yellow one on the 50% off table. I'm not 100% sure, but this fragrance, unfortunately, the notes aren't on the back, but I believe this one is vanilla cream, or I'm sorry, pistachio cream, toasted vanilla, and sugared patchouli. Now, this one has a nice light kind of almondy fragrance. It really does smell like almond extract. It's rich, it's gooey, it's a really nice gourmand. I would say that where these two are similar are sort of that caramely fragrance note. So if you're familiar with the Sol de Janeiro 62, the one that comes in the orange bottle, it's like a pistachio caramel fragrance. I would say that's more similar to this one. Now the Cherryosa, I want to say it's 71, like the toasted version. I would say that is what really this one masks. So together, there are definitely a similarity between the two of these. I would just say that chocolate amber basically is this one, but toasted and a bit more on that toffee deeper side. Well, this one's a bit lighter, airier almond kind of fragrance. So if you're really into almond, I would maybe suggest this one. I think this definitely pulls more of that lighter almondy. But if you want something warm, toasted, and truly gourmand, but without any like dense cakey fragrance behind it, or like dessert type fragrance behind it, chocolate amber is the way to go. So overall, from a scent side of things, so rating it on the scent, to me, I have never really smelled anything quite similar to this, with the exception of the Dove Pecan Butter Crunch, I think it's called, that came out last year in the Dove Holiday Treats. I think these do have similarities from that caramel toffee standpoint, but I haven't smelled a Bath & Body Works fragrance like this at all. I think it's a really well done gourmand without getting dense and cakey. That is something in strawberry pound cake that cake note is just way too intense for a lot of people. It's way too intense for me, but this still keeps the overall vibe of a gourmand. It's very rich, it's very caramely and luxurious, but it's not super weighed down by a heavy cake note, which I like. So overall on the scent, I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. I could definitely see this one being a bestseller. And as far as pricing on these, I got both of these for $4.99. So really great deal on these. Both of these full price are $14.95, so I ended up saving a total of $20 between the two products, which is awesome. But if you are looking for a gourmand, if you like to use the semi-annual sales to stock up for the remainder of the year, I would highly recommend checking out Chocolate Amber, as this would be a great fall scent. Really anytime August through November, or whenever it gets cold where you're at, this would be a phenomenal scent for those colder months. All right, you guys, so that wraps up my review of Chocolate Amber. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. Let me know if you guys did a buy online, pick up in store, if you're trying to get into the store, if this is something that you would consider picking up. I definitely love hearing your comments, and I always trying to respond to as many as I can, as timely as I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I will see you in my next one. Happy shopping, guys. Bye.